Hi, I'm Sherry Craze, sherrycraze.com, wellnesscraze.com, and I'm here to talk with you today about fascia, the myofascial system in the body, and how to do some basic myofascial release via ball rolling. So briefly, fascia is a fibrous connective tissue throughout the body that runs from head to toe, basically connecting everything. It's a spider web-like, cotton candy-like coating surrounding muscle fibers, organs, all the fun stuff throughout the body. And when fascia is healthy, it acts like a sponge, absorbing and releasing water. Fascia glides over fascia. Everything works just beautifully. However, sometimes lack of movement, different things, injuries, all these things can cause fascia to just become unhealthy, dried, kind of gets hard, like a hard plastic, and then it restricts movement. So one of the things that we can do easily at home is to grab some yoga therapy balls and do some self-administered myofascial release with ball rolling and release some of that knotty tension. Let's talk about doing some myofascial release via ball rolling of the feet. The feet begin the superficial back line, which starts the bottoms of the toes, connects all the way up through the bottoms of the feet, all the way up through the back of the legs, through the back, erector spinae, all the way up through the base of the skull, up around the back of the skull, over the top of the head, and connects in the forehead. So sometimes we might wear shoes that don't quite fit our feet properly, or we spend too much time in shoes that are not quite appropriate for us. Maybe we wear some heels, maybe one foot is slightly bigger than the other, but we still wear the same size shoe on both feet just because it's more convenient and easy to buy them that way. So we might end up with some tightness and tension that we hold and carry in the feet. Now, if you're like me, the feet are the foundation of the body, so things that go on above the body might be affected by tension in the feet. So a quick and easy way to release some of that tension in the feet is to do some myofascial release via ball rolling. I have here a set of yoga therapy balls, massage therapy balls made by Tune Up Fitness. These are the role model balls. So I'm going to remove one ball from the tote. So I have my massage therapy ball now underneath the ball mound of one foot, soft bend in both knees. That heel is on the earth. And I'm separating my toes really wide and slowly starting to fan my foot left to right over the ball. So just easing my way in, nothing too intense just yet. Now when we talk about myofascial release via ball rolling, we talk about a sensation factor on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is, I really feel nothing, and 10 is, get me out of here. So I used to feel like the, get me out of here, when I would do ball rolling on my feet going back several years ago, but now thankfully I've been doing this on a regular basis for quite a while, and I no longer experience anything even close to that. So hopefully that will be true for you too, very soon or even now. So foot is on the earth, and we're looking for a sensation factor of somewhere between a 5 and a 7. So if I'm not quite feeling a 5, I want to put some more pressure on the ball. I want to really press down to get that number up a little bit higher. But if I'm feeling something like an 8 or a 9, I want to really back away the pressure that I'm putting on the ball so that I'm not feeling anything so intense. Now, the great thing about doing myofascial release via ball rolling is you get to control the amount of pressure that you're putting on the ball. You have complete control over where the ball is positioned, how much pressure you're putting on it, if you're holding onto a wall, if you're putting a lot of weight on the other leg. All these factors you can take into consideration, and you affect the amount of sensation you experience here. So, shouldn't feel anything too intense. Now, starting to move the foot back, heel comes to the earth, the ball comes underneath the toes. We're going to claw in with the toes as if trying to pick up the ball. So hold it with this clawed action and then release, separate the toes really wide. We'll do that 2 more times. Claw in, try to pick up the ball, hold it, hold it, hold it tight, and then release, let it go, expand. And one more time, we'll claw in, just try to pick up the ball, really hold it, and then release, separate the toes wide. Great job. So now moving the ball back so that it comes underneath the heel, ball mound of the foot comes onto the earth, still soft bend in the knees, once again, keeping the upper body loose. So really not trying to create tension anywhere else in the body. And now put some more pressure on the ball, really press down to the point where you feel something in the 5 to 7 sensation factor range. Maybe you don't quite feel a 5 even with full pressure on the ball. It happens. So ball mound of the foot is on the ground, and now I'll slowly, keeping a slight bend in the knee, start to swivel the heel side to side. So being sure to get the outer part of the heel, the inner part of the heel, the center of the heel, and just start to explore what's coming up for me here. And now moving the foot back just a little bit, lifting up the ball mound of the foot. I have the ball placed just at the bottom of the arch, the very top of the heel, and I'm pressing down. So I'm going to notice first what the sensation factor is with just compression, just pressing down. And ease up, put more pressure on, whatever I feel I need. And then I start to add some movement, moving my foot forward and back over the ball so that the ball is now covering the whole arch of the foot. Maybe I circle my foot over the ball. Maybe it's not quite a perfect circle because, you know. So making sure the ball comes underneath the entire inner arch of the foot, the entire outer arch of the foot, the entire transverse arch of the foot that runs all along the bottom of the ball mound of the foot, the very top of the arch. Oops, lost the ball. So just circling, making sure I cover the entire plantar surface of the foot, so the entire bottom of the foot, and taking just a few more moments here, coming back to any areas that I haven't covered yet, or coming back to any areas that might need a little more attention. Always trying to keep soft shoulders, soft upper back area, soft jaw, keeping everything in the upper body nice and loose, not creating tension anywhere else. All right, so just finishing up here, I'll move the ball off to the side. Take a small walk in this general area, just noticing the difference in the way the 2 feet feel. So this foot we just worked with definitely feels more open, spacious, relaxed, even a little bit flatter. Sometimes I notice the foot I work with even looks a little bit flatter, so you might notice this too. So definitely an effective use of a couple of minutes, helping to release tension in the foundation of the body. If you enjoyed this video, I look forward to seeing you again with more videos. Please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, websites, sherrycraze.com, wellnesscraze.com, and if you're in the Southwest Florida area, I do monthly workshops in both Fort Myers and Cape Coral at a couple of different yoga studios for myofascial release via ball rolling, as well as some restorative yoga poses thrown in between, so it's not all ball rolling. So check it out. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day.